Hi, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and today I'm going to be working on prompts number 13 and 14 for Junk Journal January, and those are garden and pattern. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the page that I would like to work on for garden for prompt number 13, and I am determined to have at least one day that I'm doing actually be fairly quick. So with that in mind, I'm going to time myself and see how long it takes me to do this this challenge. And I'm hoping that I get this done very, very quickly. All right. Well, I had torn some of this previously, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to tear some more. I want this little piece right here. And I know I'll find this later when I don't need it anymore. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that on right there, like that. There, because I want a little bit of a gap. Okay, I'm just going to tear that. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to do this very easily. I just want to put this on here like this. This is just a little glassine bag that has a sticker on it, flower sticker, and a little garden Tracy Fox label and some webbing, yellow webbing on there. I'm not even sure I like that very much. It might be kind of dark. Maybe this instead. It's a little bit more florally. It's left over from the napkin that I did. Actually, maybe I'll even add a little bit of this. That could be kind of cool. Let's see, I wonder if I can tear this so it doesn't look so... Yeah, well, I like that. That looks pretty cool. And maybe add a little bit more down here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to add this little bit of napkin over the top of this. There we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like it overlapping on the top. There we go. All right. I'm happy with that. Do I want to glue this down? Sure, let's try just gluing this down. Let's see what happens. This is, after all, a practice. I'm curious how this just regular glue stick will work on this. All right, I very much like that. And then I can just add very simply a little tag in there like that. So as a concession to my need for speed and my need to tie these two pages together, because I did plan this page with this page in mind. you know, you can see I have this Library of the New York Botanical Garden, and that is the front of this. So I want to make this the front part of this, you know, because you can't really see that underneath the tuck spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, I made these blanks for hidden paper clips. So this is actually like a hidden paper clip, just like that. And it's just a collage sheet that I used. And you know, I can decorate this, you know, later at a later time. And this is just one of the ones, and I'll put a video link up here showing how I made this. This is one of my most popular videos, but it's a great, you know, it's just a quick and easy mask making process. And I'll also leave a link in the description box below. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this and simply glue it to the back of that like that. And then, you know, then this is going to be a hidden paper clip on here. And that way this will be in front rather than underneath here, and it'll stay. Okay, so I'm just going to do it. Let's see, I'm going to put this on here where I want it. And then I think that's looking good. I'm just going to add a little bit of Fabri-Tac, mainly just because it dries very quickly. It's a nice strong glue. And I'm simply going to put this right where I want it. I want that edge of that hidden paper clip right up against that, just like that. And when you take it off, it just looks like it's, you know, part of the collage, really. You know, you can't really tell that it's a hidden paper clip right there. So that's kind of cool. Right in place like that. I think that looks great. And it can be moved up or down or wherever I want it. And I really like it. Okay. Yay. And that only took me 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. So yay, about 20 minutes to do, you know, this whole thing. I'm super happy with that. Okay, so I think I'm going to work in this this page right here, and pattern I'm going to use is actually a sewing pattern. So I think I'm just going to glue this right on the top here. I think that'll look cool like that. I really want these to be in there. Yeah, okay. That's better. That's more of what I want. And I like having a little bit of the wrinkles in there. I think that just adds some texture. So I'm not at all concerned about that. Okay, so this is dry now. Just gonna take and actually, do I want to use my water brush? I might use my water brush. Oof. Yeah. Generally running out of water in this. All right, I'm thinking I might want to do a little bit of, yeah, like that. Okay. So let's see, I'm just gonna, mark it very lightly. I try to go right underneath it so I can see where I want to put it. Without having to then erase it later. And go just slightly beyond where that line is. Just so I'm overlapping it slightly. And I'm basically just putting it like that. That does help me kind of figure out placement, which is nice. And it's much easier to add glue to the base than it is to add to a doily, because it has all those little holes in it. So if you've ever tried to glue a doily on before, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is still drying, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the bottom off of this as well. Use my water pen again. This is a water brush pen. I'm going to take it to here. Let's see what happens if I do that. Okay, so let's see. Just start tearing some of this. And I've got this image that I just printed off. I got it somewhere online. I'm sorry, I don't know where I got it, but I'm just gonna fussy cut this lady out. Oh, it's big. I didn't want it to be that big. Okay, so I had to reprint her because she was too tall. The original one was too tall and didn't want her to go all the way up to the top of the page. So I just rotated the page, did it landscape, and fussy cut her out. So now she's going to fit on here, which is exactly what I'm going for. Okay, so I'm really liking this so far. I have a few die cuts from Cara Brandon Creations that I had already cut out and inked around the edges. I think I want to add these in here and just layer them up a little bit. And I also have this Ready Mount Kodak slide. And I think I'm going to use this too, but I think I'm just going to use this half of it just to cut down on the bulk. So what I'm thinking is that I'll kind of layer her up like this, more or less. And maybe put the red flower, or the red like that. And then I like this just over the top of this. And this, she has something somewhat to stand on. Do I want to move it over even a little bit more? Yeah, I'm pretty much liking that. That's looking pretty good right there. Just like that. Okay, there we go. Basically want it. Oh wait, I could do it totally like that. That might look kind of cool. Then I just cut off the excess over here. I like that actually. I like that even better. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut that little piece off. And I'm just going to do this section here so it's in line with this part that's already inked. Okay, so yeah, I'm really digging this spread for, what is this for? Pattern? Had to remind myself. Oh my gosh, it's been a day. I could even do a little label. Do I want to do a label? Oh my gosh, I need to stop already. I could do a little label. This is from the kit that, you know, comes with this January planner journal printable collab Boy, that's a mouthful. Between Cara Brandon Creations and myself. So that's kind of fun. That's what I made this journal out of. But yeah, this is I made the journal that I'm using for Junk Journal January. I made using our collaboration kit, which is a planner journal. And Cara and I are going to be doing one for each month of 2024. And so far we have January and February out. Yeah, I kind of like that right there. I think that looks kind of cool. Could even add a little bit of washi down here. I think that would be good for grounding it a tiny bit more. I'm going to use a little bit of this washi, I think. Yeah. I don't want to go all the way to her shoe. Do I want to cover that up a little bit or just go from here? Do I want to go to there? Do I want to just continue it? I think for now I'll just continue it, and then can always take that off later if I want. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait 1 minute. Hold the phones. We need some tape measure. There we go. Yeah, perfect finishing touch. Where do I want it? I should have put it all the way down here. That would have been freaking cool. All right, I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the finishing touch right there. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay. Okay, actually leaving that extra bit of doily is working out really well now. All right, I love that. I just love that. I love the way that turned out. Okay, I'm gonna call that done for today. I may come back and work on it more another day, but today I'm gonna call this done. And this was a fairly quick one once I actually found my pattern that I wanted to use. But yeah, so I really love the way that one turned out. So this was pattern. I used an old vintage pattern on this. And then I did, what was this? Garden. And I really love the way this is all layered up. This was from some tissue from Victoria's Secret's purchase that I made for my daughter. And just a bunch of just layering in a little glassine bag with a flower on a printed on transparent sticker paper. Tracy label that, and then I made a cute, made this into a hidden paper clip, so that I could put this on this belly band, and you could actually see that this is indeed a botanical garden printable. So yeah. And this again, remember, is from Meg Journals, her freebie, one of her freebies. So I feel like I'm kind of getting the groove, and you know, I'm finally getting to the point where I am moving a little quicker with this and trying to find strategies to do that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you're playing along. If you did enjoy this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. All of those things, the liking, the commenting, and the subscribing really help a smaller channel like mine, and I really greatly appreciate it. I want to thank you again for joining me today. This is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.